Hey guys, Assalamualaikum. This is Moisa. Uh, so this is my first video, starting with the first series of my channel um, for coding, right? So this course in this browser, where we are going to learn all about Python, right? All the basics things about the Python is completely designed from beginners to advanced, right? Was completely designed for such people who have never ever written a single line of code in any program. A person who is writing his first time of code in Python, completely designed for particularly designed for such people and for the people who have already been started. It, there is no such requirement needed for this. No, as I told you before, you don't need any language to start with this. You don't need to learn any language to start with this. Very basic language, and the hero of this generation, right? We are having machine learning, data science, and many other things which are running mainly on Python, right? So let's start with the series. I'm excited to start with this. Why don't we start with this? Before just starting all about this, why don't we just first know what are these programming languages, right? Where in the world, what in the world is programming language and what in the world is this Python? Let us start with the introduction video of this Python, and yeah, we are going to enjoy it fun. We are having a lot of fun in this. We'll have a lot of fun with this things. We are going to have so beautiful, wonderful projects which will blow your mind. Mind-blowing projects will be there, right? Let us start quickly with this. Before starting, let us see what is a programming language here, right? So yes, let's go with this. So starting with a very basic question, what is this programming language? See, basically it is a language through which you communicate with a computer, right? A user who communicates himself with a computer. Wherever you live in the world, let us take an example of India. Vast, many languages you get here, right? If you are in a place where people speak Hindi, to communicate with them properly, we need Hindi. We need to know Hindi. People where they speak Telugu, we need to have to know Telugu. We have to know that language, Telugu. Or wherever in the world, if you are in French, you have to communicate with the people with French who can understand it easily and quickly. In the same way as various countries, cities have their own language. Same way here, this Python is a language through which communicate with the computers with machines. Not only Python, JavaScript, Java, C, C++, and many other languages out there. This is what programming language is, a way to instruct a computer with various tasks, right? We instruct a computer to perform various tasks using this. Is nothing but programming language of programming. Now, Before moving to Python, let me tell you why or why a person or why did I started you with Python. Most of the people start with C. Very good. You can start with the welcome your code. You can move it there and start with C. No problem. C. This Python for now, this era is a hero language, right? A hero language. And yes, it is ruling this. How? Machine learning, data science, and many other things. To know this machine learning, let us take an example of machine learning and data science. Basic, very basic foundation is your Python. Python is the language through which machine learning and data science is done, which we are going to instruct to the machine. Right now, Python is very easy to understand. A simple English is needed for this, right? Which everyone has here. It is free and open source. It is an open source. How? Whether you write the code in Mac, whether you write the code in Linux, whether you write this in Windows, wherever you write, this code, this will be free wherever you want. You can run it. A free open source. This is Python, and this is why we are going to start. Not only these two reasons, we have many reasons. It's a high level language, means which is understand by the person easily, which is closer to understand by the person. Human can easily understand the language. Yeah, that's a different case where this language is converted to low level language to understand the computer. Right? Easy to work, easy to understand. It is a portable language. Wherever you want, you can use it. See, some programming languages will be paid, some will be free, and Python is one of those which are free to use. You can use it any version, right? This is what Python says. What Python, and this is the reason why I have started you with Python. Now, let us just move. What is Python? What is Python? See, I can directly start you with program writing your first line of code and I'll directly start with it. But there is a say in English that you should know your onions. You should know the game which you are playing. So the basic rule is you should know the basics about whatever you're learning. Right, and yeah, sorry, I some different spelling. So it's basically I meant to write Python. Pay attention Python, right? And yeah, so as Python, let's find what is Python. A programming language. It's a programming language which is easy to understand. It's that you feel like you are reading a book, right? So due to of this nature, if pseudo nature, this makes Python more easy and lovable language. So Python is easy to understand, easy to understand. How? You just feel like you're reading a notebook. feel like you are reading a book. You swim in that way. And that's the reality. A book. And another is due to this nature makes it easy to understand. A simple English makes it more understand easy. Now comes biggest thing. Okay, we want to know what is programming, what are the languages, but now comes the bigger thing is how are we going to write? Yes, you are excited for that. Mm. So let's end up your time of excitement. Start writing your first code. And there are many sources. You can use Jupyter Notebook. You can use VS Code, a famous one of them. Or if you don't want all this installation and all, the better and the best thing is you better go with Google Colab. Very few steps. Sign in, get into the notebook. That's it you have to do for going for Python. Very good. See, Jupyter Notebook, very good. Very good thing. VS Code also. But if you don't want all of this setup for this kind, in this series, we will try to go with all with Google Colab. I hope you understand that and you get about that, right? Let's see. Next series. This was all about your introduction to Python, right? And see you in the next. And let us write first. I hope you. So let's revise. What is a programming language you have seen? How why we are using Python, and the reasons are only the things, right? They are the features of Python. The reasons are only the features of Python. Easy to understand. Free open source, whatever wherever you want you can use. And what is Python easy? It's a neat program which is easy to understand, high level language, right? So see you guys